Hello, this is a tarot card reading for Reddit user XPiavBas. I'm giving away free tarot card readings today in the spirit of the recent Wiccan or Neo-Pagan holiday that passed in bulk. This is the holiday that represents the time period before winter and spring. We're moving towards a time when the earth will be growing and life will be awakening. It's a great time in many traditions for cleansing and divination purposes. So today is a great day for me to practice both divination, and it's a great time to receive readings. You asked the deck when you would be traveling to the Philippines, and today we're doing a simple 3-card spread, the past, present, and future spread. The first thing I notice is 2 things. I notice that we have a major arcana card, which represents the fact that other people will be influencing the situation. And we also have 2 cards which are wands, and that represents your intellect. These are 2 factors that may be playing into the situation. Today we'll be using a traditional Rider-Waite deck. It's the deck most people think of when they think of tarot cards. And it's the deck I used when I last read for you. So the first card represents your past, and here we have the 6 of Wands. And what this shows me is in the past you've been able to overcome adversity, and other people really recognize that in you. So how that relates to this right now, some of the struggles you may be facing when it comes to traveling is perhaps money or finding the time or schedule to do so. This shows me that you have the foundation, you're able to problem solve, and these are things you'll probably be able to overcome, and you will be able to make your trip happen. The second card we pull is the Tower. This is the card that represents where you are presently. What this card tells me is recently your ambition or your greed may have grown too great. So what this means is perhaps in general you've become more ambitious or greedy as of late. But what I really think this means is that right now your desire to go to the Philippines is overstepping it. You're asking too much of the universe. It may not be the right time for you to do that right now. If you become too ambitious and too greedy and you expect too much, this card indicates that you will have a lot of catastrophe in your life. So really sit down and evaluate your motives for traveling. And if you think that they're very genuine, you don't think you're being overly ambitious or asking too much, take a look at your life and reflect. Have you been asking too much of the universe lately? Because it will lead to nothing good. So that's what this card is telling us now. And the last card we have represents the future. And here we have the Knight of Wands. What this card tells us really is it shows us someone who is currently having a conflict, having some doubts, but you're the only person who can resolve those doubts. You have to really do some soul searching. You have to discover if this is the trip you should be taking and if right now or in the near future is the time to be taking it. And again, we see that reflected here in the Tower as well. So what I would give as my interpretation of this is that we know that you're able to overcome adversity, but you really need to take the time and think about this trip and think about if now is the time you should be taking it. That is my reading for you today, and I wish you the best of luck. Have a great day.